drop, almost like a falling leaf, a leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Miami trailing. Smooth passes to Mayo. Whiteside, a screen on Leonard. Bosch, the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Smooth. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smooth's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
So it's Miami now. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Whiteside, a screen on Rondo. Dishes to Bosch. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, exactly. I mean, you just can't win if you don't shoot a better percentage than that. It's not going to happen.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Smooth. Sullinger with the rebound.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Nobody near Leonard. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. Second, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Now, that is a very confident group of players. And we haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Well, you know, I want to be careful about making a blanket statement here. There are a lot of big guys who are really steady at the line. And this group proves that size is not a hindrance when it comes to free throw prowess.
The Heat making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Pass to Leonard. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge a screen. Nato, and it's blocked by Smooth. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Heat with some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Bosch. Goodwin comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for O.J. Mayo. San Antonio also making some changes. Hawes comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's C.J. Miles in for Green. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And so here is Miami after the basket by San Antonio. Smooth shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And it's Miles missing.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Hawes with the block. Nato, he's guarded by Dragic. Three-pointer. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
The dish to Hawes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 1:31 left to play in the first. Nance a screen. Here's Smooth inside. Here's Hickson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
They set the pick. Doubled by Smooth. And O'Quinn kicks to Miles. Passes to Bogdanovich. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Smooth. 12 points for him. He feeds it to Nance. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
In the corner, Miles with it. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Miles has got his first points of the night.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is.
New group on the floor. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Mayo out there with Smooth. And it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Smooth. And it's all evened up. Smooth's got 14.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 38 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Second free throw, no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Whiteside a screen. Smooth passes to Whiteside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Miami with the ball. Trailing by 2. Bosch can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Rondo. Poke loose. Rondo with the steal. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, some players just get hotter as the season goes on. And that's definitely been the case with these point guards since the All-Star break, as you can see in these shooting percentages. Freak number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Kicks it to Aldridge. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Mayo. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside Bosch. Unloads. And another basket for Miami. Now here's Rondo. Last game he had 10 points. Aldridge a screen. Rondo kicks to Aldridge. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Aldridge has got 5 points so far. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Whiteside. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Dang. From outside the arc. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Sullinger's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bosch a screen on Rondo. Whiteside, the pass to Smooth. The jump hook lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Smooth's got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Rondo. Sullinger outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. A chance to check out stats for Bosch. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 14 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Heat. Nance comes in for Chris Bosch. San Antonio leading by 5. There's the feed to Bogdanovich. But they'll get another chance. Aldridge. And the shot is long.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nance a screen. Pass to Smooth. Hickson a screen. To the paint. 5 on the clock. He used that pick to get in close. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Nice pass.
And we've reached halftime in this one.